and welcome to my channel. My name is Penny with Sew Chill Sewing Studio. Today we're going to talk about a PDF pattern, what that means, how to download it, and how to put it together. I think you'll really love it. It's my favorite method. It takes a little bit longer to put it together than just unpacking it out of like a McCall's envelope, but you can choose your size and all you need on your computer is Adobe Reader. So I'm going to show you. Let's move over to the computer and let's get started. So we're in my account with Pattern Emporium, and you'll see I've purchased many. I started buying back in 2021. This is the latest one that I thought I would show you how to download it, print it, and then we're going to go out to the dining room and I'm going to show you how to put it together. It's very simple. All you need is a pair of craft scissors and some tape. So let's go ahead and click on this one here, and you'll see there will be a spot. Let's see, pull on short. Oh, I bought 2 that day. Okay, so this isn't what I thought that's right. I thought I was in Itch to Stitch. This is Pattern Emporium. So, okay, let's just do the getaway shorts and see. Okay, these are super cute. And let's just see what size I need. They come in 6, and we can look at the size chart. Let me make this a little bit bigger. This comes in centimeters and inches. And let's see, so we're going to measure the hip seat. So my hip looks like I'm going to need maybe a 12 to 14. I think I'll go with the 14 because I want them to be comfortable. I'm usually like a 40. I really could do either one. Maybe a 12 because I'm not a 43 in the waist. So let's do a 12. It's elastic waist, so that doesn't matter. I can adjust that as needed. But this tells you measure your hip seat down from your natural waist to determine what size to make. I think I'm going to go with the 14. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and measure and do the 14. Alrighty, so let's go back, and we want to download this this pattern. So we can go to download my patterns, enter your pattern library here. Okay, so you've got a tutorial to download. So I will do that, and I'll read it ahead of time just to make sure I know what's going on with the pattern. I do the print at home pattern. You can take it to the copy shop if you want it all on one page. I don't do that, and I don't have a projector that looks down on your fabric. Some people do, and they love it. So let's go ahead and download the tutorial. That's always good. And the print at home pattern. Now the print at home pattern, you're going to want to, let's see, let's just go, I'm going to go right here. Let me bring this over, and we want to open that with Adobe Reader. That's the best. So it's going to open, and I'm going to show you how to get rid of all the other sizes. I don't want to be confused with all the lines. Some people just print it as is. I don't like to do that. So let's see, where did it go? Let me look around. It should be, oh, there it is. Okay, let me pull it in on my other monitor. Okay, hope you can see that. I think you can. So here's the shorts. This is the tutorial. You can see where it has the fabric and trim requirements. And it will also show you how to make it, how to lay it out, and how to make it. And so here's some ideas. You might not want to print. I usually don't print this because it's too many pages. But here is all of the instructions on how to make it. So it's just a good idea to download it and really look at it and figure this out on how to make it. Okay, so let's get rid of that, and let's go ahead and do the at-home pattern. Oop, I forgot it, put it in a preview. We want to do a right click and then open with Adobe Acrobat Reader. See how it has all of these lines? We can get rid of that by this tool right here, which is the layers. And we can just click on that eyeball and they are going to go away. What did I say? I was going to make the 14 because of the waist. I'm going to go ahead and print both, and I will just grade from there. It'll give me, I can make it larger in the waist and smaller in the hips. So that's what I'm going to do. See, if I took off the 12, it'll only print the 14. And so now we're ready to print. I just need to plug that into my computer and hit share, not share, sorry. Hit the little print button, and I need to find my printer. I always forget which one it is. It might be that one. And you want to make sure the custom scale is 100%. We want it to be accurate. If you do fit, it might not be the size that you actually chose. So just choose custom scale and make sure it's 100%. Now this is a black and white laser printer, so that's why the colors changed. But there's 36 pages. What else is in here? We'll just go ahead and print it all. And that's going to start printing. Are there other... Oh, there's other versions. So let's figure out which version I want. So I probably want this one. The one that she's got on is the one. Now you don't have to put the pocket on it. Yeah, let's just try this one just for demonstration so you can see. Now on the tutorial, it will tell you which pieces to print. So if you don't want to print all 36 pages, which I'm just wasting paper right now unless I make all 3, it will, all you have to do is just go ahead and come down, and there is one part. Okay, so finished garment measurements, that's what I wanted to see. So we have a short length, I won't want that one. Maybe regular. I usually don't like them too long. Finished garment measurements. So that's the length. And let's look over here. That one is the fabric requirement. So if we're going to make the main tutorial, includes all pockets and fabric width of 60 inches wide, then I will need 1.25 yards of 60 inches wide. Let's see, does it show for 44? Yes. So here, let's say the regular, just need a little bit more, 1.5 yards. So there is a spot, here we go, right here, the page printing guide. Now if you just want, here's the first, this is the front, the back, and the pocket. It will tell you exactly which pages to print. So you don't have to print all of them. But since this is just a tutorial, I'm going to show you how to print the whole thing. If you just want to print out one short pattern, you know, you just want to do the medium length with a pocket, without the pocket, and that's all you need to do. So it will guide you. And then it'll tell you, it'll show you how to cut the fabric if you have 45 inches wide. This is assuming you don't have a directional fabric. If you have directional, you might need a little bit more just so you can flip it around. And there's usually one. See, these are really cute. I get so distracted really fast, but I've seen her wear these and I've loved them. I just thought they look comfortable. There's some ease in there. And then I love pockets. So that's pretty cool. So let's go out to the dining room and I will show you how to put it all together. Okay, we're in the dining room, and in this video I'm going to show you how to put this packet together. It's really simple. I won't put the whole thing together, but I'll put some of it just so you can see how it goes. Okay, so I hope you can see it at this angle. And here I will turn this around so you can see it better. But see right here, it has this one, and when you put it together, you're going to want to line up the one right now. And then you can see how the pattern is a continuation. So we're gonna tape it just like this. And then I put a little tape at the bottom. And you can see the sizes. Here's a 14 mid-rise, and this is the low rise. I will probably do that. If there's a high rise, I will do that one. Okay, so there's one. Here's number 2. And what we're gonna do is we're just going to cut down this line. I don't cut all of it. I just found it was not necessary. Now I'll show you what I do on the second line. I do a little bit different. So we're gonna measure or line that up just like that. Do it the best you can. And then you cut off, if you're gonna do the short one, cut here. If you're gonna do the regular length, you'll cut here. And then this is the long length. I usually don't like the super long length. I just don't think it's very flattering on me. Some people, like my friend Debbie, it looks great. She looks great in that. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the second layer. So I'm gonna pull this out and you're gonna see where the 4, but you see I can't really see. I mean, you can sort of see under there. I find it best that I cut the top off. And I find scissors work great. Just don't use your fabric scissors. Okay, so we're gonna put that here, and you can see that continuing there. And we're gonna line that up and we're gonna tape it down. I think this is kind of fun. I usually watch TV when I do this. Okay, now the second one, here's number 5. See, you can kind of see it, but so I will cut here and here and leave that one alone. And you can put the whole thing together, all 30 some pages, and then I'll have everything. We'll see. I'll probably go back and just figure out which one I need. So you can see how this fits in here nicely. I've got my 7s that match, and here I've got my 5s that match. And that just needs to go over slightly. So now I'm gonna tape that down. And I usually tape on the ends, in the center, and I tape where the pattern crosses here. There's no need to tape all the way down. That just wastes your tape. I have learned that. So now let's move to this side. And we need, looks like we're almost done with this piece, 8 and 9, or 6. I'm looking at it upside down. So 8 and 6. So I'm gonna cut this and this. So your left side and the top. And then match that up. So you can see this is really simple. You're just cutting and pasting. You don't need fancy tools, just scissors, craft scissors, and tape. Okay, so we're gonna line this up to where the 8s create a diamond and the 6 does too over here. The best we can. Sometimes it gets off just a hair, but don't sweat it, it's fine. So I've got just a little extra here, that's okay. It won't hurt anything. Okay, and then I will take that down. Okay, now we're ready to cut this pattern piece out. This is one. Now some will overlap. You might have a piece down here, and so you will want to cut that out. But here, let's just say I want the regular cutting length, and so you just cut this piece off. Now if I would have told it what I wanted, it may not have printed that, I'm not sure. Some patterns do, some patterns don't. So we can cut this. And so we will do it this way. And this is the front of the getaway shorts. And each pattern designer designs their patterns just a little bit different. It's all basically the same method. Okay, so I'm gonna do the 14 mid-rise. And if I want to go down from here to a 12, I can just cut here and then merge it in with the 12. But I'll just go ahead and do 14 for right now. As you can see, there's not that much difference. There's a 1/4 of an inch. And it will, you know, 1/4 of an inch times 4 is an inch. So sometimes that makes a difference, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, let's go all the way down to the 14. And we'll just go ahead and go that way. Okay, so here's our first pattern piece. So there's the front. And then we just continue on. And this one will say the seam allowance is 3/8 of an inch, and the hem down here is 1 3/8 inches. And you'll want to cut a pair, so 2 of your fabric. And here is the front of the pattern. And just go look at your tutorial to see what all pieces you need, and then you're ready to lay it out on some fabric and cut them out. So I hope that was helpful. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave me a comment and I'll be glad to answer. Bye-bye.